Good morning, everyone. How are you all feel today? I hope you are doing well. Today we are going to learn a very interesting and meaningful poem called A Poison Tree. Before we start, let me ask a few questions. Okay, have you ever felt angry with someone? Yes, we all felt angry with sometimes. What do you usually do when you are angry? Some of you may say you talk to the person, or some of may you say stay silent or ignore them. Right now, tell me, is it good to hide anger or express it? It's always better to express it. What happens if we keep our anger inside? It grows. It makes us feel uncomfortable. Sometimes it leads to bigger problems, right? Very good. These answers are closely related to our poem today. Okay, first let me talk about the poet. Okay, William Blake, who was a famous English poet, uh, he wrote many poems about human emotions and moral values. His poems are very simple, but it uh, it have deep meaning. Okay, a poem, A Poison Tree, talks about the anger and its effects. In this poem, the poet compares anger to a tree. Right, it is not a real tree, but a symbol that shows how anger grows when it is hidden. Okay, now about the poem. A poison tree is a short poem that deals with the emotion of anger. Okay, it explains how anger, when expressed, it can be resolved, but when suppressed, it grows into something dangerous. The poet uses the metaphor of a tree to show how anger develops and leads to destructions. Okay, now listen carefully. I will read the poem. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told it not. My wrath did grow. And I watered it in fears, night and morning with my tears. And I stand it with smiles and with soft, deceitful wiles. And it grows both day and night, till it bore an apple bright. And my foe behold it shine, and he know that it was mine. And into my garden stole, when the night had veiled the pole, in the morning glad I see my foe outstretched beneath the tree. This is the poem. Let's see the glossary terms. Wrath means anger, foe means enemy, deceitful means cunning, wild means tricks, valid means coward. Let me talk about stanza-wise explanation. Okay, first stanza. I was angry with my friend, I told my wrath did end. I was angry with my foe, I told it not, my wrath did grow. Okay. Here, the poet says that he was angry with his friend and expressed his anger openly. As a result, his anger disappeared or gone. However, when he was angry with his enemy, he did not express it, right. Usually, we didn't express the anger to our enemy. Instead, we kept it within ourselves. Here, he kept it anger within himself, and his anger began to grow. First stanza deals with how he angry with his friend, how angry with his enemy. It shows a difference, right? Next stanza. And I watered it in fears, night and morning with my tears, and I stand it with smiles and with soft, deceitful wiles. Here the poet compares his anger to the plant. He says that he watered it with his fears and tears, both day and night. He also hid his anger behind fake smiles and deceitful behaviors. This shows that his anger continued to grow secretly. Day by day, his anger grows. And third, and stanza 3, and it grows both day and night, till it bore an apple bright. And my foe beheld it shine, and he know that it was mine. Here, third stanza deal with the anger grows into a tree and produces a bright apple. The apple looks like attractive thing, but the poet's enemy noticed it. Uh, the enemy is tempted by the apple's look. Uh, because it look like a very attractive thing, right? And he knows that it is belong to the poet. Okay, he knows that it's not belong to him. Okay, next stanza 4. And into my garden stole, till it bore an apple bright. In the morning glad I see my fro outrest beneath the tree. Here, the fourth stanza deals with the enemy enter the poet's garden at night and eats the apple, and in the morning, okay, in the morning, the poet finds the enemy lying dead under the tree. The poet feels satisfied, showing the dangerous result of hidden anger. Okay. Okay. The poet begins by saying that he was angry with his friend, and when he shows his angry to his friend, his disappear is gone. But when he hide it with his enemy, it grows day by day, and it's look like a here. The poet used the metaphor like anger. He compared the anger to a tree. It grows a day and night, and it produces an apple. Okay, the poet's enemy looks at apple. It look like an attractive thing, and he wants to eat it eat them. And one night he went to his garden and eat it. After that he did. So uh, uh, it shows that dishonesty and hidden emotions make anger stronger, right? Next stanza. Here, poet uses some literary devices. First one is metaphor, the figure of speech that compares two things directly without using like or as. Example: the poison tree represent anger. Okay, symbolism. The use of symbolism to represent ideas or qualities beyond their literal meaning. Example: an apple symbolize uh, temptations or and danger, right? Imaginary language that create wide sensory pictures in the reader's mind. Examples: words like watered with tears. He watered with his tears. It's create a wide pictures. Allusions. A direct reference to a well-known person, place, event, or text. Example: reference to the uh, Bible story of Adam and Eve. Like it represents the apple, right? Rhyming scheme. The pattern of rhyming words at the end of the lines in the poem. Examples: AAVB patterns. Construct. The comparison of opposite or different ideas to highlight differences. Example: friend versus enemy. Expressed anger versus hidden anger. Next, main theme. The main theme of the poem is the danger of suppressed anger. It shows how hidden anger grows into hatred and leads to distraction. The poem also highlights the importance of expressing emotion honestly. To conclude, okay, this poem gives us a very important moral lesson. Anger is a natural emotion, but it's all about how we handle it matters. Okay, if we express it properly, it will hit, but if we hide it, it will grow and becomes very dangerous thing. So always remember to communicate your feelings in a healthy way. Okay, and here I given a few questions, so you have to answer it. Okay, thank you.